Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is Tuesday the 16th of May 2023 and we're looking at JoyToy's first release for their Corvus Belli Infinity license. These are, is it Ariadna or Ariadna, sorry, Ariadna Marauders, the 5000th and 5307th range unit for release. So not in order there, it's 2, 1, 3, 4. Look pretty cool. Let's look at the box. 118 scale, looks pretty cool. Very heavily armored. On the back shows what he comes with. Sorry, shows the figure. Does look quite nice. It'd be interesting to see how they've tackled that shoulder articulation. I think that's going to suffer with this particular bunch where their armor is looking. But they do look quite good. Also be very interesting to see how they scale with other 118 scale figures, whether it be JoyToy, Acid Rain, or whatever else, to see what the compatibility is for accessories and customizing and part swapping and blah 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 blah. And number 4, who I'm guessing is some sort of sniper by those goggles and the long rifle he's got there, and the binocs. Looks pretty cool. If you like this sort of content and want to see it as soon as it's uploaded, then please consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of your screen now, and also in the video description below, where you can also find discount codes. Let's get a zoom in here. Discount codes for sellers who sell JoyToy, amongst other stuff. I can't get focus. I want to see what it says there. No, it is refusing to focus on this for me. Okay, that's a bit better. Oh no, there we go. Same thing, composite unit Marauders. Okay, I'm gonna unbox these, set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, here they are, and they do look good. Quickly set up in semi sort of action poses, and the kneeling down one is actually really quite fast to set up and balance. So that was a very, very nice surprise. They look good, but out of some of the factions I've seen so far, or some of the figures I've seen by JoyToy so far from Infinity, they're not my favourite, but in hand they are surprisingly good, and I have got used to them in one of my universes. In one of my no, that's the wrong word. Believe it or not, the sand team, because they're sand coloured mainly. Yeah, heavily armoured. They do look nice. Let's get a close look. I have swapped them around. So it is proper order now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 1 is here. Look good. It's worth noting that they do have they all have pistols, which do come out. I hasten to add, there we go, there's a little pistol, which is quite nice. And they have knives that come out as well. Now that one's a bit, there we go, which is nice again. So very, very cool. And they come pre-inserted, the pistol and the knife. Great details. They are looking fantastic, and yes, you can take the vest off. You can see, you can take the shoulder armor off, the forearm armor off. It also turns round. You can take off that little kneecap thing here. That's pretty much as far as it goes, and the belt stuff as well if you wanted to. The leg holsters you can take off. The little ammo bag there you could take off too. So you can strip it down to a more bare minimum figure if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that on this video. The only thing is, JoyToy didn't draw the barrels again, but never mind. Pretty cool. The last 2 guys also come with binoculars. You can see here, little set. Looks nice, but no indented or draw barrels, which is a shame. We're indented on binoculars, or lenses perhaps, rather than barrels. Number 2. Now the gun's quite fat, so he has to hold the actual clip with his other hand, but he can hold it quite well. And you can see that it's just about shouldered. You can shoulder it too. Looks pretty good. His knife's up there, pistol in the same place. It's nice how you can kneel him down. His bag fits underneath that bag or behind that bag. That is really quite cool. Lovely detailing on the vest as well. good figure. Number 3. His knife is somewhat different again, and his pistol same place with the rocket launcher. You can see does look good. Lots of nice details. I think it's this great big machine gun here as well. Very, very nice. But there's no sort of colouring on that, which is a shame. A bit of colouring there would be nice. Just a bit of dry brush, a bit of silver here and there, and you make it look like it's sort of got wear and tear. Already make that look a lot nicer. And the last guy, the sniper, sort of semi-walking with his gun. Pretty cool with the goggles. The gun is quite nice. He can actually grip it there as opposed to the magazine. His knife's by his boot. Pistol same place. A very, very, very nice looking 1/8 scale figure. Okay, articulation is going to be the same on them since the armor's all the same. I go through this guy here. I'll take off or disarm him off his shotgun, and the shotgun is made for his finger, so his finger actually goes inside the sort of guard there, which is nice, the trigger guard. Okay. I think he's going to suffer with this shoulder stuff, but we'll see. So head, left to right is pretty good, up down's okay, and small side to side either side of the shoulder armor. Arms all the way around and outwards. Oh, he's getting about 90 degrees, surprisingly. Almost 180, not quite, but good enough. Bicep with all this stuff on, make sure this is not in the way. Well over 90. Great job by JoyToy on that. He can get, it's not entirely true. 90 if it's aligned properly, over 90 if it's not aligned properly, which is still okay. He should have underneath here trunk articulation. Can I see where this opens? No, I cannot. I can't see where his armor. Maybe it's not an open one. This is a pull apart and put on a job. But you should have trunk articulation underneath there. So a quick pull. Yeah, so trunk articulation is a ball. So it's a forwards, backwards, a turn, a side to side. Waist is the same. He gets a turn, forwards, backwards, side to side. So together be much improved if he hasn't got the vest on. Hips, fantastic. Really, really good. Hands, sorry, is the joint and line up system, it looks like. Yeah. So find where the joint is aligned and then turn it around and your hand can move in that direction. Hips forwards, it's not great, but okay. Backwards is pretty good. There is a thigh twist, double kneecap. Not too bad on the ugly knees. Gets a nice tight bend. Feet, there is no toe articulation, which we've been used to for a while. He does get a... Is that a boot? Yeah, he gets a sort of a boot turn, semi-boot turn with half a swivel. He also gets a not really little bit of a swivel. Tippy toe is all right, not great. Dorsiflexation is not bad, which he needs to help balance sometimes. So pretty good. All round, decent articulation, better than I thought it was going to be if I'm honest. So I am happy with that. Now if I put the shotgun in again, you can see that his finger goes through the actual trigger guard there, which is absolutely fantastic. Four very nice looking figures. I think JoyToy done a cracking job on his. Okay, let's get a size measurement now, especially like 10 point something. 10.7 cm. I forget what exactly is in the box. Have a quick check. 10.6, I think. Ah! Yeah, 10.6 cm. Let's have a look on our number one. So he is about, he's not 10.6. I'm telling a lie. No, I'd say he's about 10.3 to 10.4. This one here is around 10.5, 10.6. So maybe they're slightly different, which doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm just measuring wrong. But they are approaching what they say on the box, around 10.6, so there's nothing to worry about there. So how do they scale? How do they look with other figures from different or similar or same company? So first of all, I'll use my, where did I stick him? Somewhere around here. I put down a figure. Now I can't find him. I'm sure I'll find him in a second. Where did he go? Nope, he is gone. Too many things on my table, cannot see where I've put stuff. Okay, so first thing, I'll compare him to an Acid Rainbow Narinu Sentinel with a Fortnite Fade head. They could work in the same world, but obviously very different factions. They scale fantastically well. Aha, found him. JoyToy, this is a Cultus and Raja body, but I've customized it with a Shodu box hand and a Fortnite head, and I think it looks fantastic. It's my Cox and Raja custom here. He could work as a Marauder or a, well, not a Marauder, a Raider, and they're protecting the convoy or something. Again, scales very, very well. I use Fortnite. I will use Moff Mandu because he's awesome. Not quite sure if he'd work in the same universe. He could do, I guess. You see that he scales a bit bigger than them, but still looks pretty damn good. We'll go for a big boy, Marvel Infinite Maestro, who is like chunky like the 40k figures, and big like the 40k figures too. And he is massive in comparison. But they are a good looking bunch of figures which will work with many, many different universes. In fact, I've got here a Planet Green Valley robot minus head. If I stick it next to him here, you see, even with Planet Green Valley figures, they'll be a bit taller than Planet Green Valley figures perhaps, or the robots will be. They do scale very well and look very good with them too. Great bunch of figures. I recommend you get these guys, particularly if you're into your even your modern military. They could work, you know, and your G.I. Joes they work with, your Cypher obviously could work with, you know, and they're great for customization, painting up and adding into your own existing universes. I'm glad I got them. I'm looking forward to the other Infinity releases too, so it'll be interesting to see what else gets shown and what gets released and what they're like in time. Okay, so Awesome Ash Toy saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon, check out the discount links in the video description below, and I'll see you next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.